Go Curvy.
Here with me today. Look at these gorgeous ladies. I tell you, give us a wave. Aren't they just beautiful? I have got Elisa Teague and Chrissy Lynn joining us. You're a part of the traveling panel. All shapes, all sizes welcome. And I know we watched a little bit of the video and talked a little bit about what you do, but tell us, what is all shapes, all sizes welcome?
Basically, the panel was set up by Leah in order to promote all shapes and sizes in starting off in the film industry, and it's kind of, exploded into every industry. And we want to be able to see ourselves in the characters we see on TV or in comic books or just any facet of the entertainment industry. And we're not seeing that. We're seeing certain sizes being typecast in certain roles and not really showing, what we see in everyday life.
Right. And that's where it says all shapes, all sizes welcome.
Exactly.
I was actually really intrigued when Leah approached me about the panel being not super in the, I'm in entertainment. I'm a hair, makeup, special effects applicator, but I'm a cosplayer.
Yeah.
And that was like a big important thing to me as being a cosplayer and wearing a cat suit a lot because my signature cosplay is Catwoman, and being a little bit on the rounder side, I did just lose like 25 pounds over the last year, so I feel like, my curviness is going away. But I'm a huge advocate. Yeah, I still got it.
You still got it, baby. You still got it. No worries.
Thanks, girl. Thanks. But being around so many cosplayers and being a huge cosplay advocate for people to dress however they want to dress in their favorite character from movies and television and comic books and video games, no matter your size, your shape, the color of your skin, the color of your hair, your gender even. So I made it a point to push that as being really on the positive level, to do it and have fun. And that's what it's all about. And embrace yourself. Be yourself.
Exactly.
Embrace your size.
I think some of the things that I was reading about the panel, and I really want to touch on these. Traveling panel, inspiring others through conversation, love, and self-acceptance. That is so beautiful.
That's our mission.
Yeah. So beautiful, through conversation. And I love that you say through conversation, because I think when we start talking to each other, so much can happen. It's amazing, especially as women, when we start talking to each other, we are so alike. We have like so many common interests and just like to help each other. I love that when you said through conversation.
Absolutely. And just to say, it's not just women. Our panels have tons of guys that show up, and they're really supportive and really wonderful, and they really involve themselves in the topic, and they're always asking questions and really appreciative of what we're doing. I think that's great.
Wonderful. And talking about the panel, we have talked about something kind of special because you were on the panel at Comic-Con.
Yes.
Wow! Tell us about that.
It's kind of a big deal.
We had standing room only.
It was a huge
it was packed.
room. We had, I think Adrienne was in cosplay when she came, and I was moderate cosplay because I was cosplaying all day. And we had like remember the little girl?
Oh yeah,
I saw that in the video. Oh.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking. And I have a daughter myself, and she goes through the same types of stuff, and it's just so hard when you hear a girl being picked on for something she cannot control.
Right.
And that's why we're trying to get this message out there.
Yeah.
And it was really important for all of us to individually tell our stories and of our experiences, whether it was comments on YouTube, comments on our Facebook pages, comments directed towards us as children growing up, and everybody could relate and heard those exact same comments.
And that's when it comes to start the conversation, which you ladies are doing, which is incredible. So when somebody comes to see you, what do you hope they take away after the panel?
Well, there are several things I hope they take away. I mean, first of all, confidence. And, through what I do for a living, I try to instill confidence in people and say that, hey, you are beautiful no matter what shape or size you are. We truly believe that anybody who has that confidence in themselves, you just emit beauty.
Absolutely. I always say confidence is the sexiest thing a woman can wear.
Definitely.
Super sexy.
Sexiest thing.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the second thing is we want people to talk about this.
Yes.
We want people to stand up, and we want people to vote with your dollars and, go to social media and go to the different companies that you feel are not representing you, whether it's a clothing company that isn't producing larger sizes, or you're not seeing, larger models being, shown in the catalogs, a magazine or a TV show, whatever it is, we want you to speak out, because too many people are scared to say anything, and we're not, there's so few roles for women in general.
Yeah.
And then the roles that are being given out are, all the same exact cookie cutter person.
And it's nice to see the representation of us on the panel and see all of our sizes.
Right. Yes.
And how successful that we actually are in the industry. Right. And we need more people and more women like that, more strong women that are maybe a little bigger or even smaller. We have a couple of really skinny girls who go through the same issues.
They talk about things like, eating disorders and things that, some of the girls have gone through in order to be a smaller size because of the pressures, the horrible pressures from Hollywood. And they shouldn't be doing that to us, And
I think, self-confidence doesn't have a size. It just doesn't, at any size it's hard to get. It's such a simple word, self-confidence. But it's the hardest thing to get, and there's no size barrier on self-confidence. So that's wonderful. Start that conversation, and you're starting that conversation this weekend at Pop Stuff Expo. Pop Stuff Expo. I know that's a bit of a tongue twister. Tell us about it. I know it's in Ventura this weekend on Saturday.
That's actually my hometown, so it's nice to go home and be representing cosplay in Ventura County. And it's a small con, first year. Pop culture, video games, comic books. There's going to be some people there from sci-fi shows and voice actors.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's Ventura County Fairgrounds.
Yep, Ventura County Fairgrounds, Saturday, Sunday.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing the panel on Saturday at
11:30.
11:30. That's right.
So you have to come down and see these amazing ladies, and Leah will be there too, and we just love her. But I cannot let you go, Elisa Teague, without talking about Cupcake Quarterly.
Oh, okay. I happened to have them. I'm so glad you asked about it because, and I ran out to the car to get them.
So amazing.
Cupcake Quarterly is a pinup magazine that I run, and we definitely encourage all shapes and sizes welcome in this magazine. And what sets us apart, aside from being a vintage style pinup magazine, is that we have models in our magazines of every size,
Isn't that wonderful?
every race, everything.
So
We're actually even talking about possibly doing a male edition.
Wow!
So, which will be lots of fun.
Yes.
But the reason why, and I brought a couple of them. This is our latest issue.
Isn't that gorgeous?
With the beautiful
Just the
Xantha
colors
pink on the cover.
Wow!
It's so vibrant.
Yeah, there it is. This is our Tiki Billy edition, special edition for rockabilly and tiki stuff, and it's really
gorgeous.
cute. And then we also do a geeky edition because we're big time geeks.
That's so
wonderful. For Comic Con every year, San Diego Comic Con every year, we do a special geek pinup edition. And I'm trying to start a movement with this magazine where we are trying to show people that, hey, you can be any shape or size and you can be sexy. You can go and get your photos done and get your hair and makeup done and feel great. Have a day of pampering. And that's what we offer. We offer a full day of pampering where we do your hair and makeup and we put you in awesome pinup vintage clothing.
So
and
wonderful.
You don't heavily shop the pictures either.
No, we are anti-Photoshop. So now, when I say that, everybody likes, wait a second, look at that background, or don't you do color correction? Yes, we do things like that. You know, if my cat scratched me the other day, and of course I'm going to take out a cat scratch or a bruise or something like that. But we do not alter bodies, and we are absolutely against altering bodies. Yeah, because so many magazines now are doing that. Again, I said I have a 13-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
And she looks at these magazines and they're promoting an image that is impossible to attain.
Yeah.
Because even the thinnest, tallest models in the world are photoshopped. And so if I'm looking at them, how can you get thinner or taller than that when they're lengthening people's arms and doing weird
It's just
things?
unattainable beauty.
Have you noticed they're actually starting to add? Yeah.
And I think that happens a lot in the curvy world. And we did a show on this where they actually pad the models. They'll get a non-plus size model and then pad them up to look like a plus size model. It's a whole thing.
Why can't they just hire a plus size model?
Exactly.
That's our point.
Exactly. I am so happy you're doing that. That is, please tell everyone where they can go to get these
You can
magazines.
go to cupcakequarterly.com and just hit the little shop link if you want to order one. You can also follow us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/cupcakequarterly, or on Instagram and Twitter, we're at Cupcake Pinup Mag.
That is wonderful. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
So happy to have you. Best of luck this weekend. I know it's going to be amazing. Looking forward to seeing it on social media. And,
definitely.
Get out there. Keep inspiring. You're just wonderful. You're
Always.
just wonderful. Thank you for being
Thank
here
you.
today.
Your curvy body's going on, child. Looking good with your fashion style.